Okay. Let's see what the next part has. Okay, we're back
This
in
way.
King's Landing.
I love King's Landing in the afternoon. The sun just barely kisses your skin. You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
You're right. It's beautiful here.
Just through here.
What are you doing?
You'll see. Queen Cersei's finest wine.
Really? I don't want any part of this.
Come on, sit down.
Where did you get that?
I know a boy who keeps the Queen's cellar well stocked. Nobody will miss it, I assure you.
Yeah, they will. Oh, why are you sitting down? Why?
A little won't hurt.
No.
Suit yourself then. So, well, I just...
What? Say it.
I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Just say it.
Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can
Don't.
tell no one. I want to trust you, but I need you to promise.
I'm not. Sorry.
Really, Mira, you could say something.
I don't want
Just-
to know.
Please, keep it a secret.
I don't want to keep a secret. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. Do you
My
know
mother was a
Cersei?
handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years. She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes,
So she's...
I'm fortunate to be where I am. I know that. But to always have to hide. I don't want to hide from you as well.
Was your mother from a noble house? She must have been, to serve Lady Olenna.
Yes, though it's not well known. Distant cousins of the Tyrells, I'm told. They wanted
Distant
nothing to do
cousins?
with me after my mother died.
So... her mom and dad were distantly related?
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
I mean, eventually, I
Just-
guess all these families are just like,
I don't want to be Sarah
Intermarrying,
Flowers
but-
forever.
still.
I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life. A family of my own.
Have you tried asking Lady Marjorie?
It's not something I can simply ask for. I need her favor first. I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
I can't make that promise, Sarah.
You could if you wanted.
Or you could
It's
just step
not
up
that
and do it on your
difficult.
own.
You'll just have to find another way, Sarah.
I would, but maybe you're right. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father. You sure you won't have any?
Nope.
You look like you could use a drink.
No thank you. And of course.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion,
My lord,
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
care to join us, Lord Tyrion?
Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me. Though that's hardly surprising.
Sorry.
Sarah took the wine from the cellars.
Sorry, girl.
You?
I,
It's always the quiet ones. I suggest bringing cups next time. You'll drink wine stolen from the Queen Regent, but you won't risk an alliance with me? You need to know what risks are worth taking. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
You can't trust Lord Whitehill.
I don't intend to.
Okay.
Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a forester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months.
God, all these
My
choices
lady.
are complicated. It's either I stick with Lady Marjorie and continue to be loyal, or I try and make an alliance with Tyrion, jeopardize all that. We'll see. Let's see what happens.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot. Apologies, my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
Just a handmaiden, my lords.
What does that mean?
Allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
Perhaps you should ask Lord Tyrion.
I asked you.
Andros.
She's here for the same reason you are. Ironwood.
I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us,
You're going to dismiss
You can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am I.
There's no need to make threats.
You have no idea. Lord
dude.
Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen. Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition?
I really don't.
You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
I'm gonna stay quiet, because I don't want to make any offers over anybody
I
else.
can see you're going to make me do all the work. Here's what I suggest. Say the Crown agrees to buy Ironwood solely from you. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You'll have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war.
But I don't have any say in that.
You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
Then that's a risk I'll have to take.
I like you, Tyrion, but I can't make any deals, man. I really can't.
I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return. Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
Stay quiet.
We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
My lady.
All right. Let's see what's going on back in Yunkai. Okay, what am I looking for here?
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
I don't think she has a choice.
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
Veska can lead them.
What?
She's stronger than most knights in Westeros.
This is your fight, Asher. Your family.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire. And all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But
Okay.
Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? We didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
Why does everybody know what's going on? Like, do
Well,
they know who we are?
This mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
There's a little gnat in here.
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine.
It's fine. I trust you, Veska.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
Here we go.
Ponte Renas!
How are you walking? I broke your knee.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well
Maybe.
back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here. They won't stop looking for us.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot. I hope you're ready, Asher. It won't be easy.
Just try to keep up, Uncle.
Don't you worry about me. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
Okay, so we're trying to get to Marine. Is it to get a new another army? Is that what we're doing here? Since all the armies in Yunkai are taken up. Okay, so we're back with Mira. So many conflicting storylines. That's what I love about Game of Thrones. It's complicated, but it's just flat good. What am I gonna be witnessing here?
Hello?
Mira. Why are all the letters scattered? Is the chest been broken open?
Everything's still here.
Okay, so they're not a thief. It's gotta be something else here.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
The White Hill Soldiers?
Was someone going through my books?
It's probably the White Hill Soldiers that are trying to figure out what the deal is that they're not in on. That's my guess anyway, but I've been wrong before.
Why would someone do this?
Indeed. Indeed, why? Is there anything else over here? No. Okay.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
Crap, I just kicked my computer. The garden at midnight. Well, the only people that know about the imp, about her meeting with the imp, is the other handmaiden and the White Hill Guards.
That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right. Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord, you might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir, it should not be a concern.
How would you know that?
I just meant that since there's no obvious damage, that...
Enough, Maester. When last we spoke of Elena, you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Thank you, Mother. This advice well taken.
I'm just so glad to see you home.
My lord, she's here.
Roderick? You look...
I know I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face. Please.
So, here we are. I'm glad to see you up and about.
How have you been, Elena?
Oh, it's been quiet, I suppose. Times have certainly been difficult, but I'm well. Thank you for asking. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast.
We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I won't lie. Every day is a battle.
I can only imagine. So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide and seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me. But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
We weren't given a choice. Those soldiers are here at the orders of the Boltons.
That's horrible. Roose Bolton must mean to occupy Ironrath.
No, he just wants to show our loyalty.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are. But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North. And they flay their enemies.
I know things may look bad, but I won't let our houses fall.
I wish I could stand by you, Roderick, but I have to be practical.
Lena.
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything? Even for you.
I can't say anything to that.
I'd hoped you might convince me, but apparently it's not to be. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
Deepest apologies, my lord. I tried to stop him, but...
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
That is none of your concern.
Oh, I beg to differ. You can do much better than this cripple.
What do you want, Whitetail?
What do I want? Ask your mother. She invited me here.
That's not true. I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Ryan attend the funeral, but I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral, with his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place.
What more could you
Lord
possibly
Ramsay
do?
ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen?
I cannot wait to see this guy die
Sure.
one day.
Here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan called me Craven, but you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It
What am I
means
gonna do?
nothing.
What am I gonna
I'll
do?
get to see Ryan again.
What am I gonna do? I'm like half a cripple. We don't have the upper hand. What am I gonna possibly do to this guy? And it means nothing. I'm not swearing my fealty to the dude.
Very good.
I'm just
Now
showing
then,
what an ass he is.
since you're a loyal subject, I'll need you to pay me a tribute. I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The
All the
other
ironwood.
half of the Ironwood
You
Forest.
can't do
Ramsay
that!
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Especially when I tell him you've sworn to obey me.
That was a sign of respect, not an oath.
Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business.
Oh, I can't wait till this guy dies. And I hope it's the most gruesome, freaking horrid, painful death.
Ooh, by
the
the
game.
way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
I can't believe you would submit to him like that. I know you had your reasons, but...
What else was
to
I
be
supposed to
shamed in
do?
your own hall. In front of your own family and advisors.
I did it for Ryan.
Just to see him for a few hours.
This chick, she knows nothing. Huh. I kind of made a Game of Thrones joke right there. Without even meaning to.
My lord, are you well?
No.
This fight isn't over. Not even close.
Nice.